Just all my haters out there that never did thought I would never made it.
That's good enough, right? Welcome back to BB's Garage. Today we're going to be actually in the garage, and we're going to be showing you how it is we can take the camper Torrent and turn it back into a driver. Now I'm going to show you the process of taking it apart and making it a driver again, and maybe doing some maintenance and some stuff to get it back to, I guess you could say, a little bit more roadworthy. I was looking at a drive shaft online, possibly, because this is all-wheel drive, just missing the drive shaft. So I was looking at a drive shaft, and then maybe oil change, and yeah, a little bit of driving in it. So we're gonna get right to it. So right off the bat, we're gonna start with the bed. I'm just gonna pull this out. So all we have to do is just kind of pull on it. Ooh! And fight with stuff around us. Pull on it, get it out, and we'll set this on the roof of the car for now. Ooh. There's that. That exposes our padding underneath the bed, lumbar support, and then for right there. That exposes our bolts, our seat bolts. I think next we're going to take the table out. Alright, so now we got this table, just slides forward, and we got to undo the connector for the inverter. Goes that. Now we're going to work on getting this shelf out of the car. So we're going to grab, we'll come back here. Open this door up. Pop the hatch. Got to get the seat out, and then I'll show you the bolts. So, in order to get the bolts out, you actually have to take this completely out. And then look up in here, and there's a bolt there, and there's a bolt right there. So we'll get that out. We're gonna clean this shelf off too. Clean everything out. Take the towel off. Take the toolbox out. Take this thing out. All the amenities, I guess, the cologne. Oh, look at that, tooth fluff, and all that stuff. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll pull this shelf out. All right, so here it is without the shelf in there, and sadly, but surely, I believe this is the last time that this thing will ever be a camper Torrent. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be pulling the screen off and taking all the plastic dip off the windows today, but we'll see. But so what we're going to do now is we're going to work on getting that seat in the driver and getting it all bolted in, and I'll show you, I guess, when I get that done. And then maybe we're going to have my little brother come help me get this seat in the back of the car, because it is way heavier than you would think. So I'm going to get started on that, and then I'll show you guys when I get it done. First, we're going to take this shelf off. Come on. Cool little thing. I actually found this, and I think I found this shelf in, oh, it was Texas, actually. And I was heading to the ocean, so I decided to incorporate it into the car. Now we got this, and I'll show you how we're going to take care of this. Alright, now I got to remove, I want to remove the curtain rod and the curtains. So I have to take this assembly off and then there's just 2 screws back in there on the same side. That's the same on that side as well. So we're gonna do that quick before we get started on the seat. And yeah, well, this is satisfying. The camera's about to run out of storage space, so we're gonna be switching to my phone camera. There's about 24 more seconds left. But look at this. Yes. First time in forever that I've seen through this back window. It is strange. Come on, guys. 3, 2, 1. For you guys, it didn't look like much. But for me, I switched cameras. There's the GoPro. I wonder how the camera quality is compared to my GoPro. I think this camera is probably a lot better than the GoPro. Oh my gosh, it's like peeling a scab, you know? We gotta get the top first, because then we can roll the window back up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. I'm trying to get this thing ready so I can drive it today. I need a vehicle. Well, I don't need a vehicle, but you guys are probably wondering, why am I gonna drive this POS Torrent? You know, why would you drive that? Isn't that your camper? What are you doing, man? And I tell you, you ever been in Minnesota winter? Okay, now we can roll this window up. So, yeah, the reason why I'm driving this, and not like the GTP or something, because you don't drive that stuff in the wintertime up here. Because they lay down insane amounts of salt all over the road. And, well, I'm trying to prevent rust, not add to it. So I got this as a winter beater, and I got the Expedition over there. The Expedition doesn't have park, and is a gas hog. And this, which I might show, or I'm not sure. I have to see if I even have the bolts for the drive shaft anymore, but this thing is actually all-wheel drive, so I may or may not be ordering a drive shaft. I'm not exactly sure yet. I have to decide that. Probably end up doing it later in the winter anyways, if I do end up doing that, but so anyway. Oh goodness. But yeah, I'm trying to, I was gonna drive a minivan, but well, that may or may not be having a transmission issue, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Tell somebody, you know, if you want it, take it. If you don't, I don't care, you know. Explain to them water got in the transmission, so, but I also didn't use the right transmission fluid, so something's got to be addressed with that thing, and I'm not going to drive it. But anyways, yeah, this clip is way too long. What are you doing, buddy? Good boy. Oh, there she is. Oh, look at that. Burnt out. Oh, no, it's not. I know what's wrong. Somebody likes to turn off the high beams in this thing all the time. I don't know why. Goofy. Oh, it is burnt out. Crap. Oh, it wasn't on. That's weird. Usually it just stays on. Okay. Well, there it is. Back to being a car, not a camper. Seat's all back in there. I was gonna record it, but it's just such a freaking heavy seat that I just needed to get it put in here. So unfortunately, while it was down the hill, we had a little bit of mice nests in here, so now I could give a crap less about the interior, which is actually kind of a blessing because now I don't have to worry about what it looks like on the inside. Oh gosh, it's heavy. What it looks like on the inside. So there it is. You can see out the back windows again. Crazy. It's been a very long journey in this car, and there's still many miles to come. It's not like it's going anywhere. It's still gonna be here, but she's just not gonna be a camper anymore. So hopefully, what are you looking at, buddy? So hopefully one day we'll get another camper thing going, and then we'll set up another vehicle. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope it was at least interesting or somewhat enjoyable. Not too good at recording this kind of crap. I guess I don't really know what to do. I'm still learning about all that, and putting in minimal effort, if I'm being honest. So there's the torrent in all her glory.